Well, welcome everyone to Mr. Mead's History Classroom. We've got some really interesting presentations that we're doing today, and I just wanted to give a little bit of an introduction on what exactly are we doing with some of this new technology that's available to us today. I'm very much interested in the way that technology allows ideas within this classroom to actually travel outside the classroom walls and allow us to actually connect and work with people around the world. I think what that does is lets learning actually be real and lets it travel and work with the people who are actually involved in a lot of the stuff that we read about in things like textbooks. I've always found textbooks to be boring, but being able to actually talk to people who help us put those together can be very meaningful. And with that said, using some of this technology is new and experimental for us, and I just encourage all of us today to ask good questions and to be mindful that we're young people trying to figure this out. We're not pros, but we're having a good time with it. With that said, what I'd like to do is encourage anyone who's watching this post to pose questions along the way. We're keeping track of some of the questions today, but we'll also take a question and answer period at the end of the first broadcast here. So your questions will be answered. And thank you very much for watching.
Good morning and welcome. I'm a 9th grade student in Mr. Mead's Greece, Rome, and the Americas class at the Madeira School. Over the course of 4 weeks, we have explored the history, geography, politics, and culture of the ancient Greek and Roman civilization. Unlike many history classes, we have not been given lectures on these topics. Our learning was not a result of tedious and boring hours of memorization. We made art that helped us relate our lives to those of the ancient Greeks as described in Homer's The Odyssey. We have explored the streets of ancient Rome in real time with an archaeologist. And now, we just finished working on a research project for Dr. Arya and the American Institute of Roman Culture that will be on their website. Dr. Arya and his team work to promote and defend Rome's cultural heritage through educational programs, projects, and public outreach in conservation, video, and social media. It is incredible and empowering for me and all of my classmates to realize that 14 and 15-year-old girls living in the United States are able to apply our knowledge and creativity in a positive way that has a great outcome for the global community. Through our work, we hope to raise awareness of the importance of saving and preserving the ancient Roman culture. Before we begin our presentations, I, on behalf of my fellow classmates, would like to sincerely thank Mr. Mead and the American Institute of Roman Culture for not only for your dedication to ancient Rome, but also for your dedication to us, the next generation. Through your work with us, you have taught us not only about Roman archaeology, which is fascinating, but also how to be the next generation of activists for preservation of ancient cultures. Everyone has the responsibility to protect world heritage. It is our story, the basis of our existence. To put this in a current and tangible perspective, I would like you to take a minute and reflect on the terrorist group ISIS. They are actively trying to erase our collective memories of much of the ancient world through the destruction of archaeological sites. It is our global responsibility to prevent this, and I feel that through innovative projects in our history class, my classmates and I have actively taken on a small piece of this responsibility and will continue to do so. Thank you, and please enjoy our presentation.